currently standing in knee-deep water on my back patio. Look at the house, ladies and gentlemen. There's my boat just sitting nicely. There's the back, I can launch straight to the ocean. Got my floating fridge here, floating esky, get a beer out of it. Couple of beers. Been doing rescues since sunrise, folks. Haven't sat down. It's been a crazy day. What an exciting experience. Not.
John joins us now. I don't know what that beer's going to be like in that fridge, John. But, this line might be a bit dodgy, but we'll give it a go.
Yeah.
So, I understand you've lived in Machin's all your life. What has this been like?
Yeah, now this is absolutely devastating, this flood. I couldn't believe it. I've seen a lot of floods like this before, but nothing as high as this one.
And are there hundreds of homes, would you say, that have had water through them?
Yeah, probably there's only about 30% of the beach left that had dry houses. Everyone else is under about a metre.
Yeah. And when did it really start coming up?
Well, pretty much I went to bed at 2 a.m, checked the back water. It was like this at 2 a.m. the night before. And I woke up in the morning and it was about a metre up further. We went out to do some rescues in the boat. I was gone away for about 4 hours, come back and the water's through the whole house. So I probably rose about 11 a.m.
And you say you were doing rescues. What kind of rescues?
Well, there was people that were stuck out of the beach. They got stuck out of there, so we had to get them back to their family and stuff.
And
we've done rescues with the dogs. We had people with dogs who were floating, they couldn't swim. We had animals, people, families. It was pretty hectic.
And did it feel like it was a real community effort at that stage? Was there many official people around, or was it heaps of locals in their tinnies? Yeah,
well, that's the beauty about Mason's Beach. It's very, very local community vibe. Everyone gets together and helps each other. Everyone was out helping each other as they could. We had the SES there and the boats getting everyone else too. They've done a really great job.
And were there some people had to get on their roofs to get out of the floodwater as well?
Yeah, so there would have been only about 10 homes that had about that on the roof right next to the river. But everyone else was pretty fine. It was about a metre through the whole house.
And how are people handling this? In those kind of rescue situations, were people like frantic sometimes, or North Queenslanders are generally pretty laid back?
Yeah, we're used to it, but we're not, we weren't expecting this big of a flood. But we've had these before. We've dealt with cyclones and floods before, but this one was definitely top of the Richter scale.
Yeah. And so how are you feeling about what's happened to your place?
Yeah, well, I'm lucky I've got a whole community and all my friends help me at the moment. We've just been cleaning the whole house out, all the mud, everything. So everyone's gotten together this morning and helping each other as they could.
Yeah. And have you ever had water actually above your floorboards before?
Nah, the water's never gone up here before. My family's lived here for generations. It's never gotten this high before. It's only gotten to about the doorstep, but this time it was a metre through the whole house.
And how far is it? Because this is basically water from the Barron River, isn't it? And so how far is the banks of the Barron from your place?
So the Barron, I live at least 500 metres to a K away from the Barron River, but I've got a bushland behind me that's like a swamp, so that would have filled up with water and just come straight from my house.
Yeah. And so it wasn't coming over the beach?
No, so the water was all the catchment from up the hill, so it was almost like a flash flooding situation. It was all coming straight from up the tablelands and that coming down to the beach, so we're like the last end of it. So all the houses along the Esplanade were pretty safe. The ocean wasn't coming over.
Oh, right. And so, Barron Falls, this must have been roaring, huh?
Yeah, that's what done it to us, all the Barron Falls and all that catchment. We're the end of it, so we just got flooded.
Yeah. And so are you at your place now?
Yeah, I'm at my place right now. This is the back here. A bit of water there.
And
then that's the house there.
Right. So getting the mud out at the moment, are you?
Everyone wave to everyone's cleaning here.
It's always good to have those friends to help. And so it's kind of, what did that area around you now, like that's basically the yard, was that all used to be grass and now it's just mud?
Yep, so pretty much the whole of the beach just looks like a big, massive high tides come through and left a foot of mud throughout everywhere. Yeah. Look, I'll stand my foot in it.
Yeah. It's going to be a while. It's going to be a while cleaning all that up. And yeah, you're used to like big rainfall there, but what was it like day after day after day of the really heavy rain?
Well, yeah, that was the scary part. That's what I mean. I've dealt with floods before, but it wasn't this much intense rain. So I knew it was going to be a bad one, but there's not much we could do. I was just lying there thinking, hopefully it doesn't come up right now. We're luckily that the flood actually came in the morning, so people weren't sleeping.
Yeah, yeah. And were you concerned about the tides being a big problem?
Yeah, we were pretty concerned about the tides. The high tide did affect it. It made everything... We had king tides at the moment, so that would have made the flood a lot more worse.
Yeah, but there was a high tide this afternoon. That was a decent height, but that didn't do much?
Nah, so all the water's pretty much gone. It's gone down easy 1.5 meters since last night. So I think it's coming good. The tide's not affecting it anymore.
Yeah. And so you said you did a fair bit of rescue work. How many hours were you out about doing that, and how many people do you reckon you helped, and how many animals?
Oh, easy out there for 12, probably 11 hours. So as soon as I woke up about 6:30, and I was out there till dark. So I didn't really sit down all day. Time went pretty quick because we saved a lot of people. We saved about 3 dogs, 2 wallabies, 1 family, and just a lot of other people that were stranded in their house. A lot of elderly who took them up to higher ground.
And yeah, they must have been so thankful, huh?
Oh yeah, it was that's in Machen's. It's we're used to the floods, so most people got boats. So everyone just gets together and acts quickly.
Yeah, and the rain's really eased off today.
Yeah, the rain stopped today, which is good. We need a week of sunshine to air everything out. So we're pretty lucky the rain stopped today. It's pretty cloudy, but it's not raining. It doesn't look like it's not.
But yeah, you won't be getting to work anytime soon because the road into town's still flooded, I hear.
Yeah, so that'll be flooded for another 2 days, I reckon.
Yeah.
So we've been trapped in for 4 days now. So another 2, that'll be 6. Probably be a week trapped in here. Jeez. The power's out. Hopefully the water doesn't go out soon. But like I said, we've got a few people out there in boats doing runs to the highway to get supplies.
Yeah. And Jan, what do you do for a living?
Concreter, fencer, influencer, do a bit of everything. I'm a TikToker.
And maybe you can add rescuer to that now as well. Okay, Jan.
That's it.
Jan, thanks so much for having a chat to us, and good luck with the clean-up there, and good on you for the work that you did helping people out.
Thanks, guys. Means a lot. All right, have a good day.
Cheers.